have a word for you today. You turn your Bible to Exodus, the 14th chapter. Amen. You have it, say amen. I'm going to start at verse 15. I mean, you can, it's just so much here I want to go with. Yep. Can you read the living for me? I want to back it up with the living. You need a mic. You going to a princess? You look good. You look really cute. Hope you make it before 12 o'clock tonight. Give her a mic, please, because she can read after I read. Amen. Starting at 13, Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show you today. Look at somebody say, he's going to show me today. For the Egyptian whom ye have seen today, ye shall see them again no more forever. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. Look at somebody, I don't have to fight, I'm going to hold my peace. So I don't have to fight no more. So my fighting, I put my sword down, my days are over. I ain't got to fight no more. The ones that came against me, I won't see them no more. Come on here. Those spirits that try to hold me down, they won't happen no more. And 15, and the Lord said unto Moses, therefore cry thou unto me, speak unto the children that they go forward. But lift up thy rod and stretch out thy hands over the sea and divide it. And the children of Israel shall go on dry land through the midst of the sea. And I behold, I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and they shall follow them. And I will get me honor over Pharaoh and upon all his hosts, his chariots, upon the horsemen. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, that I have given the honor upon Pharaoh, upon the chariot, and upon his horsemen. And the angel of the Lord, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them. And the pillar of the clouds went from before their face and stood behind them. And it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel. And it was a cloud and darkness to them, but it gave light it gave light by night to these, so they could no one not come near the other night. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. Won't God do it? I want you to read and call the verses out for me, so I'll mark it. You might can't see it, but I know I marked my Bible real bad, so start at verse. I want to read 13. Call it after verses, and she's going to read it in the Living Bible, so hear what it says. Come over here, Dwayne. You're under that speaker.
Verse 13. But Moses told the people, don't be afraid. Just stand where you are and watch, and you will see the wonderful way the Lord will rescue you today. The Egyptians you are looking at, you will never see them again.
Hold on 1 minute. Egyptian is your enemies. It's the world, amen? Now, I don't know who's been trying to break you down, but you stand today and see what God getting ready to do for you. Okay, God getting ready to do it. See, the enemy gets in people that cause us to try to hurt us. But see, those people that try to hurt you, they can't do it no more. Y'all better come on here. I'm getting happy. Go ahead. 14.
The Lord will fight for you, and you won't need to lift a finger. 15.
You ain't have to lift one finger up. Go ahead.
15. Then the Lord said to Moses, quit praying and get the people moving.
See, that's what I'm saying. I keep saying, you keep praying. Sometimes you don't pray. It's time to get up and do something. He said, now just stop all that praying. Get going, because my time is here. I'm getting ready to do something. See, while you praying, God said, I want you to start moving, because I got a miracle waiting for you. But you see that still praying. God, when you going to do it? God said, stop praying and get the move. I got so excited last night sitting at the table. I'm telling you, I said, Lord, if we could just get a hold of what you're telling us. God is not giving you his word and won't back it up. Won't he do it? Now go ahead, it's getting better. Come on, it's going to get better. Okay, go ahead.
It says, quit praying and get the people moving. Forward march. 16, use your rod. Hold it out over the water, and the sea will open up a path before you, and all the people of Israel shall walk through on dry ground.
See, God done prepared a way for his children. If you're a child of God, you ain't got to worry about it. What you in right now don't mean nothing to what he going to break you to. So, y'all ain't know. He already devised some red sea for you already. All you got to do is believe and start walking in it. You done pray, you done fast. Now it's time to get to doing something. I said, you done prayed and you done fast. Now get up and start doing something. How long you going to keep praying? Every year it's the same thing. I'm still praying. But you ain't doing nothing. Faith and work works together. It's time to get up and start going forward. Go ahead, keep reading, Lynn.
17, I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and they will go in after you, and you will see the honor I will get in defeating Pharaoh and all his armies. See,
that's what he wants. He want to get the glory, but he need you to get the moving. See, the enemy think he got you because you ain't doing nothing. Yeah, I got them. They reading, they praying, they fasting, but they ain't doing nothing. As long as they can keep that going, they ain't doing nothing. They'll be right where they were 2017, 18, 19, and 20. You have, it's in you. Go ahead, keep reading. I'm preaching for them. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. And you will see the honor I will get in defeating Pharaoh and all his armies, chariots, and horsemen.
See, Gal gonna get the glory. Now get going. 18.
18. And all of Egypt shall know that I am Jehovah. 19. Then the angel of God, who was leading the people of Israel, moved the cloud around behind them.
God, let me show how cool God is. Can't nobody do this but him. He took the cloud and put it behind him. He made sure his children going to have light. Come on now. Come on. Y'all, you see what he's doing? Come on. God can do something that you haven't. He's doing something for you right now. While you sitting there, he started telling you right now, get the moving. Now you sitting there, I don't know how he going to do it. You ain't your job to worry about how he going to do it. It's all he wants you to believe it. Read it. Go ahead. I'm happy here. I'm happy. Go
20.
Ahead.
And it stood between the people of Israel and the Egyptians. And that night, as it changed to a pillar of fire, it gave darkness to the Egyptians, but light to the people of Israel. So the Egyptians couldn't find the Israelites.
They couldn't even find them. See, God will hide you in a place, and your enemy could be right there and don't even know that. Y'all done getting this thing. I was so excited. I woke up thinking about how God done hid some of my enemies, and they came after me, but they couldn't find me. They can be read in your prayer, don't even know. That's you. God can blind their eyes. We serve an awesome God. Who can make anything so beautiful as God? Go ahead, keep reading. Oh, I'm getting excited.
21. Meanwhile, Moses stretched his rod over the sea, and the Lord opened up a path through the sea, with walls of water on each side, and a strong east wind blew all that night, drying the sea bottom. 22. So the people of Israel walked through the sea on dry ground. 23. Then the Egyptians followed them between the walls of the water along the bottom of the sea, all of Pharaoh's horses, chariots, and horsemen. 24. But in the early morning, Jehovah looked down from the cloud of fire upon the array of the Egyptians and began to harass them. 25. Their chariots' wheels began coming off, so that their chariots scraped along the dry ground. Let's get out of here, the Egyptians yelled. Jehovah is fighting for them and against us.
Look at somebody say, Jehovah is fighting for me right now. You may be going through something you can't understand why me, but God is fighting that battle for you already. He's getting ready to do something for you that you have eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard, neither in the heart. All the things that God prepared for those that love him. Somebody getting ready to get. There's a miracle with your name on it. There's some doors going to open right now for you. God has prepared a I'm so glad I'm on the Lord's side. And all my enemies that talking about me, trying to come against me, I ain't got to worry about them, honey. I can peace be still, hold, keep my mouth shut, and let God fight my battles. Oh, y'all here on a good day. Somebody need to hear what God's saying he getting ready to do for you. Somebody need to start believing God for a miracle. What would it take for God to show you that he is God? And he's God all by. See, he had to take, you maybe see, he had to take the Israelite through what they went through. Because if he hadn't did what he did, they wouldn't have believed. Some things you're going through so that you have more faith to believe that God is God. I wonder why ain't nothing going for me. God say, why don't you just peace be still? The enemy wants you to think that you're not going to make it. The enemy think that this ain't going to happen. But God said, I got something better. I'm just allowing you to go this journey now so I can show you what I'm getting ready to do. Y'all ain't getting it. God would not let his children fall down under the hands of the enemy. If he took that cloud and put it behind them to block the Egyptian from his people, can you imagine what he's doing for you? Don't let the devil just control your mind, making you think, oh, nothing going to happen. See, that's the enemy trying to discourage you. Somebody being discouraged today because they felt like nothing working for them. But God told me discouragement is not of me. Discouragement is of the devil. Anytime he can discourage you, you never go forth. Amen? What do you have in your hand? Moses had a rod. God said, stretch it. You may have something in your possession you can start using. What do you have in your hand? What are you doing with whatever you have to do what you got to do with? Do it. You may not say, I have nothing in my hand, but there's something you can do to start a miracle to working. What do you want in your life? What is the main thing you want God to start doing? He's here today. He told me to tell you, whatever you start going forward to do, I'm going to back you. Amen. Many of you would not have what you have if you didn't get up and start doing something about it. Amen. Whatever it took, you may have to go to school, you may have to do this, do that, but you got up and start doing it. Nothing going to fall out the sky. How many of you got your own business? I want to see you stand. Just stand. Was it easy getting where you are? Now talk to me, talk. Is it easy getting out there having your own? No. Okay. But is it still easy? No. But God, you learn to depend on Jesus, right? Amen. So you made it to where you at now because you press into where you at. And because you press to where you at, God said, keep pressing. I got more for you. Because see, God want to show up in your life. That's how he gets the glory. I want someone to be encouraged. I come to encourage you today. That's all. God did miracles from the beginning. He did it back here with the Egyptian. He drowned all Pharaoh's horses and everything about him. He made the wheels start coming off. You can read the whole story. The wheels was going so they couldn't even go no further. God made everything be so he can get his people and show them he's God. And he's God all by himself. Sometimes people be going through the worst time they're going through. That's the best thing I've ever get going through, baby, because you can really be blessed. I mean, that's when you can really be blessed. Don't ever think it's the worst thing, because it's the best thing. That's your journey to get to another side. Let me move on. Okay. How many of you know you had to go through something to get something? You don't get it by just wishing it. Well, I wish something open for me. Yeah, you'll be sitting and wishing 2-3 years from now. In John 2, when Jesus told the people bring 6 water pots in John, the 2nd chapter, and that was his miracle, Jesus' miracle there, and he made turn the water to wine. And the people the guests say, I've never seen the last wine taste better than the beginning. Most time when you have a party, you bring out the best first. That's right. And then whatever you have left over, you bring it. But it don't always be the best. It's always not taste as good as the first. But how many of you know when God do something, he does it excellent. And he made that wine taste better than the first wine. And then they start believing because they saw the water, but he turned it to wine. That was a miracle. So what he did, you can speak something into existence. Death and life is in your tongue. Now I wrote something here. The blind man, the woman with the Samaritan woman, Jesus met with her And he told her about herself. She went into the town and said, come see a man and told me everything about myself. See, some things God wants you to open your mouth, and then he'll start working miracles through you. Sometimes you say, I don't know how I got here. I don't even know how I got where I am, but I know I believe God. And everything I ever want, I spoke it. So when you speak it, you're going to have it. Amen? Now, you know what? I want to say this to you. See, we have a mind. God gave us a brain. So I don't know, your brains, is it rocks? Are you using them, or are they drying up? Okay. I come over here, okay. Shake it. Shake your head. If you're not using what God give you, it dries up. A lot of people's memory is gone because they never exercise their mind. The more you exercise something, the more it works. Come on now. I'm just showing you, if you don't use it, I said a whole mouthful. If you don't use what God gives you, it'll dry up. Then you want to blame everybody else for what you didn't get. No, it's on you, sister and brother. If you don't get up in your tutu and do something about it, you're going to be just where you're at. Use what God gives you. You may not have everything now, but you start using the little that you have, it'll multiply. The woman that had the issue of blood, she said, if I don't get to him, crowd of people everywhere, but I'm going to crawl, get to this man. All she did is touch the hem of his garment, and a miracle came. She was healed of 12 years of bleeding. What is going on with you? Well, I want to do it, but I don't know how. There are people that don't offer to help you, but your proudness has dried up. God resists a proud spirit, but he gives grace to a humble spirit. If somebody come and want to help you, hey, baby, come on, help me, because I don't care what you say about me later. As long as I get what I want, that's okay by me. I need help. Oh, I don't know how she can ask me. I can ask you just as fast as I look at you. If you let me know, I'll go to the next one. Oh, yeah, somebody going to help me. If you don't open your mouth, I got a mouth. See, I got a mouth. I know how to go and ask. And I believe if you don't do it, somebody over here going to do it. I'm going to keep knocking till the door open. I'm going to keep asking till I receive it. Keep seeking till I find it. I ain't too proud to beg. Sometimes you just gotta beg. I ain't trying to act like I got it all like that, but I know a man that got everything. And if he send me to you, the one you think ain't got it. You ain't come outside. I can write you that $100 check. I be looking at. They don't even look like they got it. And they may be the one that can write that check. Somebody got a check for me now. If you're the one I see, you can come on up and just handshake me. Moses used the rod. The woman touched his garment. I don't know what it's going to take for you to believe God getting ready to do a miracle for you. Some of you have so much going in you. God has put so much into you. I mean, some of you could be sitting here, not 5 or 6 have they been, but so many here has the potential to go further. But because people have said things over your life and made you feel like you need to get, if you're on a job, I heard a minister say this, and I think it's your Lord. If you're on a job past 7 years and you ain't getting no recognition, get out of there. Because what you're doing, you have building up that company, and God will put all that in you. You can have your own business. Wow. Shake your head again. Say, is I'm using what God has given me, or I'm listening to what the enemy say what I can't have? The most people that move out is the people that never had all this education. Come on now. Education is fine, but if you don't have it, don't let that stop you. Because there are some doors that will open for you. If you seek for them, there are doors that will open. The man that was paralyzed, he told his friend, you better get me to this man. I can't walk, but you can get me there. If they have to take him through the roof, they took him through the roof and he got there, right? And because they saw Jesus saw his faith, he was healed. Many of you all have, you come in here with all murmuring complaints, and you go out with double murmuring complaints because what I'm telling you, what God can do for you, you don't believe it. His word is true and pure. If he says something, he would do what he says. If he say you are healed, you are healed. If he say you are delivered, you are delivered. Someone here is sitting on a gold mine right now. When I say a gold mine, you're sitting on something right now. Right now you're going through, it's a rough season. But I like to see rough seasons come. That's when I know God working it. If everything going real smooth and easy, you better watch out because you're doing something the devil pleased with. But if things bucking against you and you don't even know how you're going to make it, that's the time you're getting ready for a great breakthrough. Don't pull away. Just go on and say, whatever I got to do, if I got to stretch a rod, if I got to go and knock on some doors, I got to do what I got to do because I know God got a breakthrough for me. Sometimes God will allow you to go through something just so he can be glorified. The more you sit and complain and murmur, well, I can't. I got this, I got that. The devil said, I'm going to keep that on you. Listen, there are times I get up, I don't feel like doing a lot of things. But I press my way on and do it anyhow. I got 7, 8 children. If any of them call me, I'll be like, okay, baby. They don't know what I'm going through, but I still try to do. You know why? Because you know why? I don't have to be alive to do it. But every time I do something, I'm blessed. Anytime I can help someone, I'm being blessed. See, you reap what you sow. If you can't sow no seeds, you then never reap no harvest. The harvest is in what you do for somebody else. Some of you have something here today, and you can help somebody sitting next to you, but you won't reach your hand out and say, here, baby, I want to help you. It's in your hand. It's in your speech. What do you have that you can use and get better? I heard a lot of people say, What do you have that you know you can get better at? You are so blessed and don't even realize how blessed you are. You stand in a place drying up. Really drying up because you're not using what God gave you. Many of you are really highly educated. Some of you have wisdom from God. You never went really off to college or school. But some of you are so smart, but you're not putting it to use. Maybe it wasn't for you to go to college, but God gave you something else. I didn't go to college. I didn't go 10th grade, but look where God done brought me to. And I didn't sit here biting on my nail, sitting by the dock of the bay, waiting for somebody to throw me in the river. There was time I got up and didn't feel like getting up, and I made it over here to make sure we had these lights on and see if things did right. Come on now. And I'm still working at some things. Do you know why I'm working at it? Because when you start making a move, God will put people in your path to bless you. I had a young man already come. See, once I'm making a move for this house, thank God they're starting to move through the couples here. But let me tell you something. That's not only for them, it's for all of us to get a part of this here. A man came from City Hall, just come in here Friday talking to me about some stuff. And I'm like, see, God will start sending people. When you start making a move towards better, God said, now that's what I want. He said, don't worry about how I'm going to work it out. I'm going to send some people in your path to help you get it going. As you sit there and murmur and complain and cry the blues, you be crying the blues. I done heard the blues cry so much that I'm sick of it. I'm tired of hearing the blues. I want to hear some praises. I'm ready to hear somebody say, Bishop Barbara, I got this going. Since you talked that word, I'm getting up now, and I'm going to see what I can do. Sometimes, people, let me see it. There are people God placed in your life that can help you. But you wanted all the credit for yourself. And when somebody can help you get away and get up on another level, then you can sail on. But right now, I need help until I can sail on. See, some people want all the credit. If I get her to help me, because she's going to get all the credit. I don't care. Get the credit. You can get the credit as long as I'm getting the help. You understand? Because I need your push. Oh, y'all ain't getting what I'm saying. See, sometimes I'm just as good at it. Well, you ain't got the sources. Somebody got the sources to help me. I don't care if it's woo-wah did. They come on woo-wah did.